Hey guys, happy Sunday. We are back and we are here for Season 17, Week 4, Round 3 of Crucible. Hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. Hope God has been blessing you. We are currently 2-0. Hopefully we'll end up going 3-0, but only time will tell. But before we get started in the video today, I wanted to give a shout out to one of our community members. His name is Cyricx, and he has created a new counters link for CC. He has shared it with me. I think it's really, really cool. It's in the early stages. So I'm going to link that in the description. If you guys would, if you have some interest, check that out. Leave some recommendations if you have any corrective criticism for the links in the comments down below. He's going to be checking those out. He wants to make it as user-friendly as possible for you guys in the community. This is not any type of sponsor or anything. I'm just giving it a shout out, putting it in the video because I think it can be very helpful and I think he's done an awesome job with it. So check it out. Let him know in the comments what you think of it, if you have any recommendations to where he could make it better for you guys. With that being said, let's jump into round 3 of Crucible. So if you did catch yesterday's video, you know we did grab another win, so we're grateful for that for sure. Pizza, if you saw this, GG's, good luck in third round. Hopefully we're going to go 3-0. We'll find out. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this name, but if you do see it, good luck, my friend. So let's jump in and see what we are up against in this round. All right, so we've got a little bit of a change up in room 1. No Gladiator, but Black Knight now. Room 2, we've got Night Stalkers with Moon Knight. Room 3, of course, Phoenix Force. There's Gladiator and Shadow King. Room 4, we've got Hellfire Club with Dakin. Room 5, we have Accursed with Mephisto. And Room 6, we have the dreaded Fantastic Four, Professor X, and Nightcrawler. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in here. I think we're going to go ahead and start with room 1. And we are going to start with Starjammers. And at the recommendation of another one of our awesome community members, I am going to change Lilandra to a Raider. I've heard some rumblings that there is a bug in this room that is affecting her ability to erase death proofs when she is a striker. So we're going to switch her to a Raider and see how that plays out. So with that being said, let's jump in here. Of course, Havoc is going to go after Black Knight right out of the gate. Hopefully, he will eliminate the taunt, but we'll see how that goes. All right. Let me know in the comments how your weekend's Crucible is going. We haven't gone 3-0 in a long time. So there's a high probability I'll probably choke this round. But we'll just have to wait and see. All right. Looks like he did keep his taunt, so we'll keep going over here after him. And I believe this is only going to attack the primary because, of course, we do not want to hit Thanos. So let's go ahead and get rid of Black Knight if possible. He is gone. That's perfect. Now, I don't know. Let's go ahead and try it. Probably not the greatest idea, but let's just see what happens. Let's see if we get rid of his death proofs. Now, if we read here, let's see, in Crucible, clear our barrier, positive effects, attack enemies, in Crucible, apply trauma. Let's see. Reduce the duration of all positive effects by 2, which means we are absolutely not going to kill him. So, I don't care. Let's go ahead and do it anyway. All right. That turned out better than it could have. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of our buddy Thanos as quickly as possible. Very good. Okay, there goes Skrull. Gore is causing problems, of course. Okay. Gladiator showed up to save the day, and this isn't going to be crazy efficient, but it's going to be a win nonetheless, and we will certainly take it. All right, there we go. Probably could have had a much more efficient run with another team using Medusa. However, I wanted to save that other team for a different room. All right, let's go ahead and do our mirror here with Night Stalkers. Okay. We're just going to use Night Stalkers with Big Time. And this should be pretty straightforward and pretty smooth sailing. All right, let's jump in. Okay, let's go ahead and get Big Time out here. We'll get rid of the taunt, and then of course we're going to go after Blade. Okay. Very good. We're going to focus on Oath. Hopefully this will get rid of Blade. Okay. There we go. Blade is gone. Get the assist. We're golden. All right, very good. So now we're going to I'm going to try something a little bit crazy, probably in this room. Because I've been really wanting to try this, and now's the time. So we are going to use Null, Songbird, Quasar, Kahori, and Blastar. And he's way down here. There he is. Okay. So, of course, we're going to get immunity with Quasar. Null is going to offset Mephisto. We're going to make our buddy Blastar a Raider. We're going to make Null a Striker. All right, so Kahori's basics are going to help us with Blastar. Songbird should pull them all together. Hopefully that will give Quasar the capability to hit all of them at once. Null is going to offset Mephisto, and we're just going to roll the dice and see what happens. Okay, let's see how it goes. I've been wanting to try this against Accursed. I don't have any idea how it's going to turn out, but we're not going to know until we try it, and why not take the chance right now so that we can go ahead and blow third round and keep ourselves from going 3-0. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and ability block Helverine. Oh, yeah. Totally forgot. Can't do that with her out there. All right. Let's go ahead and get Darkness on the other side. Okay. Let's pull them all together. Okay, Kahori's going. Now everyone's probably gone. Okay. Well, it didn't work, but guess what? We know it doesn't work. All right. I think maybe, perhaps it might work if Quasar got an opportunity to take a turn, but he did not. So with that being said, that'll be an easy cleanup. I'm not concerned about that. We do have, let's see, yeah, maybe not. Mephisto, we might be walking into an ult from Mephisto, but we'll just have to see how it goes. All right, so now we are going to jump in here. We need to do a burn attack, and I think we're probably going to use Vigilante to do that. Okay. All right, let's jump in here. Get a burn attack out of the way, and then we're going to try something else. Now, we know as long as we pull their ults and Professor X's special, then we should be good to go with Immortal on the second attempt. However, I did move Rachel to offense or to defense. So with that being said, I'm not really sure how Immortal will work, but we're going to try it anyway. Okay, there we go. That is perfect. He couldn't have picked a better person to go after. Okay, all right. So we pulled all of the abilities that we wanted to. So now we're going to see whether or not having Rachel on defense is going to stop Immortal from being able to win on the second attempt. All right, let's see. There we go. And now we need to grab our blue buddy. Okay. All right. Let's see how this goes without Rachel. I don't really know how to go, but we're about to find out. Her ability to spread the stun is pretty beneficial, but we'll see. Okay. Wow. Well, that really didn't go at all how I expected. Rachel clearly makes a big difference. So, with that being said, Immortal is not going to work on the second attempt without Rachel. All right, so now, let's see. Let's go ahead and jump in here. We're going to use the Cursed on the second attack. And we'll save the Fantastic Four room for last. Now, we did do a couple things to strengthen up our defense. So we may still be okay, but we'll just have to wait and see. Okay. Very good. So let's go ahead and get going here. Okay. I told you I'd end up losing third round. Okay, it seems like I always need to try something and always stop using what's working. But it is what it is. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in here and get this room taken care of. Oh, let's go ahead and grab Shadow King. Let's grab Emma. Ancient One. Let's see. Old Man Logan, and you know what? Let's use Nightcrawler too. All right. Okay. Let's see if they can win every single coin flip. Okay, there goes Shadow King, which of course isn't great. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get some claws out. Very good. Okay. It wasn't pretty, but it got the job done, and it gave us the capability to save Odin for the Accursed Room. Or not the Accursed Room. The Phoenix Force Room. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in here. And let's go ahead and get defense up everywhere. All right, let's roll. Okay, let's check her real quick. Okay, she does have. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get Safeguard up on our 3 amigos. All right, let's go ahead and special. Let's bounce around, do some damage out there. All right. We're going to go ahead and special. We've assisted. Let's get the battlefield effect up and get rolling. Now, of course, Odin's going to carry this, and we're probably going to lose everyone else, but that's the whole idea behind it. Okay. Kind of what we expected. All right. All right. That'll work. Now we got to figure out the last couple rooms, since we've used so many of our teams on the Accursed room and the Fantastic Four room. We do not want to make any silly mistakes and drop an easy thing here. So first things first. What are we going to use here? I think, if I'm being totally honest here, I don't think it really matters what we use here. I think we're in trouble. So what we are going to use is we're going to use Guardian, get some extra damage with offense up, and hope that that carries us. Because this is pretty much our only shot here. So let's just see what happens. If we're not going to win, we will back out and save this team for the other room. But we'll see how it goes. They are double exhausted, and they've all done all of their abilities. So we might have a shot here. We'll just have to see. But quite frankly, it looks like we're just not going to have near enough damage to do anything to these guys. Okay. So like every single week, we absolutely drop the ball in the third round, but it is what it is. I was talking to Buddy in Discord, and when I told him I was making these changes, we both kind of expected it was going to bite me in the butt, but there were a couple things I wanted to try out, and depending on how the defense holds, I will probably be switching back. But we'll see how it goes. All right. I think we're going to throw Lady Deathstrike in here. I don't think we're going to beat this room regardless, but we probably will do enough damage that we can clean it up. Okay. We did get rid of Doc, and that's definitely a good thing. That's not great. Okay. Okay. Well, we accomplished nothing, but we did pull a bunch of abilities. So we'll see how it goes from here. We may end up not clearing this room too. Who knows? Are they on defense? Yes. Totally forgot. All right. Oh, let's just see if we can get through this. All right. I have not used Undying in CC for a really long time. Let's go ahead and stun Azazel. Well, it's a special, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Very good. Look at Undying coming through like champs. I love it when something like this works out. Oh, it just makes me smile. This is what makes Cosmic Crucible so fun. Something insane working that you are expecting to be a burn attack. Oh, man, that makes it so much fun. I don't care about the losses. That was worth the whole round. Oh, man. All right, so we obviously had a terrible round. I'm sure we're going to lose. We will probably switch our defense back to the way that it was so that we have our offensive tools available. He has not attacked yet, but essentially what we did, let me show you, because unless this guy drops like 3 rooms, I'm going to highly recommend you don't do this. I put Rachel on defense because I've heard that the entire Hellfire team together is extremely difficult to beat. So I wanted to try that. Now, I did know going into it there was a high probability that not having Rachel for Immortal was going to cause a lot of issues when it comes to the second attack on Fantastic Four. And it did. It did cause troubles, obviously. And with that being said, those troubles led to me not having access to the team that I really needed for a Cursed, which, of course, created a downhill spiral. But I also put Mephisto on defense, which also altered my offense to try him with the Fantastic Four and Professor X. So we'll see how this goes. I don't think it's going to create so much havoc that they drop 2 rooms, but we'll have to see. Obviously, I will let you guys know in the next video how it turned out and what I'm doing with my defense. Because here's the deal. Unless they drop 2 rooms, I'm switching everything back because it's been working great. However, had a couple questions talking to a buddy of mine, and at the end of the day, I am here for the community, and we had some questions that we didn't really know how this was going to affect things, so I wanted to try them so that we could find out. It will probably end up costing me this round, but the questions are answered, so that's good, and that's what we're here to do. Help you guys out there that might have some questions about how something's going to work out so that you're not the one that has to drop the round and I'm the one who drops it. So with that being said, hope you guys got some value out of this. Hope you saw some things to not try. And if you guys had a little bit of fun, I mean, come on, Undying at the end, that was worth the whole entire video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you have not. Ring that notification bell. Don't forget to check out Cyricx's new CC's counter link that will be in the description. And let him know in the comments how you like it. And of course, until the next video, guys, you know the drill. Stay positive and enjoy the game.